What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 6 of the Hulu Truck Series in Season 2 off at the Daytona Road Course. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place, we have Destiny Wool, followed by Justin Joey, William Dobbins, Chase Smith, Adrian Atkins, Jacob Joey, Damon Wool, Random Mazpan, Nick DiCaprio, Cody Omis, Rob Satchue, Gavin DiCaprio, The Biffler, Potato Chip, Eli Tabor, Caden Brennies, Riley Tabor, Abel Bush, Roger Guardiola, Micah Joyner, Hanako Suzuki, Hammer Bedgood, Evan Frank, Crazy Bob, and Driver 81. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about a line for today. On the point is going to be both of the DiCaprios, Nick DiCaprio and his boyfriend Gavin DiCaprio, in the 1 and the 20 respectively, starting left and right lane. And in third place today, we're going to be having the rookie in the number 31 car, Prim Galax, I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly. She's going to be making her Hulu Truck Series debut today at the Daytona Road Course, racing for the Phenon Racing Committee. Phenon. There's a lot of words in there I don't know how to say properly for some reason. So congratulations to her getting a third place today. It's not usual that we get to see a rookie get top 3 in their first race, especially as a starting position. Destiny Wool, your points leader, you saw in the number 30 truck back there. She is in 11th. So she's going to be kind of farther back. And the winner of our last race, Damon Wool, has his new scheme, Liberty. So with that being said, the pace truck is going to pull in. Congratulations, Damon Wool, winning this race. We got a new track here for the Nyackers Racing Series. So the green flag's out in the air. Let's hope this is a good race. First time ever we're racing at the Daytona Road Course here, so hopefully this configuration is good and we get to see some exciting racing coming into turn 1. Gavin DiCaprio holds it way wide, and now he's in the grass going way off. As well as William Dobbins, he's going to re-enter, and it doesn't look like they crashed. What a save from the 20 early on here at the Daytona Road Course. Prim is already making her way up to second, going around Damon Wool, and the 92 of Crazy Bob is in tow. We got a lot of road course ringers in the top 3 here. We got Nick DiCaprio, Damon Wool, and Justin Joey, who's not in the top 3 yet, but he probably will be very soon. Crazy Bob trying to make a move on Prim. He can't get around her quite yet, and going through that bend right there, that corner, he keeps it behind her, and they're going way off the track. Abel Bush is all the way in the dirt, but it looks like everybody manages to re-enter safely. I can already tell these guys are trying to get used to the new track here, but hopefully we don't see anything too crazy happen here. Nick DiCaprio is still leading coming into the outer regions of the road course, which is turns 1 and 2 on the oval configuration. Nick DiCaprio is still leading. Prim is still holding second. She is doing very good for her first race. It's giving flashbacks to Hanako Suzuki when she first joined the Truck Series last season, and I believe it was the middle of the season. She got 5 top 10s in a row, I believe. So yeah, Prim's not doing half bad here today. She might even get a win here today if she can play her cards right, and she'd be the second person in the series. No, there's actually been quite a few people. I think there's like 2 or 3 that won their first race in their debut race. I know Gia Train is one of them. She's like one of the biggest because it was her Cup Series debut. I don't know who the other. Oh, Destiny Wool, obviously. She won the season opener this season at Daytona International Speedway. And I don't think anybody else did that I can think of. Coming into the hairpins, Prim making a move on Nick. She was trying to do a little crossover there, couldn't quite get it though in the hairpin. Not the hairpins, the chicanes. She's still keeping it behind them though. That was a good move there by the 31. She can't quite get it there yet though. Crazy Bob in third, trying to make his way up around 31. I need to get a map of the corners here at the Daytona Road Course because I do not know them well enough to be able to... well, I don't know them well enough to say it by heart quite yet. On the outer regions of the track we go once again. Nick DiCaprio is still leading on lap 2 out of 7. Coming into turns 1 and 2 on the outer configuration, now to the backstretch. Nick DiCaprio continues to lead. Damon Wool is up to 4th. He's one of our best road course ringers. Nick DiCaprio is one, but not quite the best. Damon Wool has won at 3 different road courses, I know. He won at Coda in the Truck Series last season. He won the Charlotte Roval and the Olympic Solo Series last season. And I'm not sure what the third one is. I forgot. Coming into the final corner, right there. Nick DiCaprio is still ahead. Crazy Bob is right up on the 31's bumper. Lap 3 out of 7. We got just 5 to go already. Through the chicanes yet again. Alright, so this is turn 3 right here. Looks like everybody held it pretty wide there. Nick DiCaprio, Crazy Bob made it around Prim somehow. I think it's because she got a little loose coming into turn 2, which was the little chicane part, coming into the inner configuration. I think she got a little loose going to the right side there. The Biffler is now on the grass. He manages to keep it together. Nick DiCaprio is still leading. Crazy Bob is showing some good speed though. He might be able to challenge Nick for the lead. And turn 7 and 8, also known as 1 and 2. Onto the backstretch, now in the bus stop. 9 and 10, right there. Now coming into 11 and 12, also known as 3 and 4. Crazy Bob is not too far behind Nick. He's definitely making some sort of positions right now. The question is, will he be able to get around before this race is over? Right, the other road course that Damon won was the Chicago Street Course last season, which was not broadcasted, unfortunately. Nick DiCaprio continues to lead. Now it's lap 4. He leads yet another lap. Crazy Bob hot on his tail, though. It might be over for Nick's reign here. Damon Wool in the 77 up to 3rd. Prim has fallen back to 4th. She's not doing too hot anymore. Here comes Crazy Bob to the right side of Nick DiCaprio. Left side, sends him in the wall. Crazy Bob in the wall. Around goes Prim. She collects Adrian Atkins. Both the girls slide in the grass. And the caution is going to come out on lap number 4. That was a strange chain of events. I don't think Crazy Bob and Nick making contact caused Prim to slide into the right side wall there, left side wall, in turn 2. That was a little strange little interaction right there. The caution is out. Adrian is trying to get her positions back. Let's go to the replay and see what happened here. Coming into turn 2, Crazy Bob just racing Nick a little bit too hard. Bumps the right side, sends Crazy Bob into the wall. And then look at the right side of your screen. Prim just slides in there. She has a hard hit, and Adrian as well. She hits the back of the 31 truck and gets sent in the grass. Both of those girls had a huge hit. It wasn't that bad, but it's probably going to make them not competitive anymore. Here it is again. Crazy Bob gets in the wall big time, then Prim does, and so does Adrian. Destiny Wool just slid around the 31. That was pretty cool for her to do as well. Caution is out here at the Daytona road course, and we will see you on the restart. We'll be doing overtime here. So yeah, we'll see you on the first attempt for the white checker. Welcome back to the Daytona road course, everybody. We're past the Geico restart zone. The green flag's back down there. First attempt at overtime. Let's see if we make it back around, which we should, because this is a road course, and we didn't seem to have too many problems until that first incident right there in turn 2. Crazy Bob is back in the lead. Nick DiCaprio is on his right side. Coming into turn 2, a couple of trucks getting in the wall. A lot of trucks in the wall. But it looks like they're going to keep it together. Coming into turn 3, the International Horseshoe. Onto the straight before the dogleg. And now they're in the dogleg. One truck is in the grass. I couldn't tell who that was. Coming into the West Horseshoe. Trouble! Coming into turn, I believe that's 4. Eli Tabor slides hard into the wall. I can't tell if that's inside or outside. Roger Guardiola, Potato Chip is also in it. Big wreck here. That was turn 4. I was correct. The dog leg. Big contact there. Caution is back out. We're going to be doing another overtime restart. Let's go to the replay and see what happened. So it was Eli Tabor that was in the grass. I'm not sure how he got in there. Just trying to re-enter the track. He looks like he might have been able to do it safely, but then just clipped the back of the 00 car. Kind of just left hooked him. They slid. Jacob Joey barely gets missed and spared. Then Potato Chip tries to go around, but he ends up collecting himself in the wreck, hitting the driver's side of Eli Tabor. Sends Eli careening for the wall there, the right side wall. Roger Guardiola kind of just slides. Watch this hit Eli Tabor takes. Huge lick. Doesn't look as bad in slow motion, but the way that the truck just snapped around just goes to show how much speed he was still carrying coming into that wall. It looked like he'd slow down a bunch, but he still had enough acceleration to snap around like that. Hopefully he's doing okay. Roger also got hit a second time when Potato Chip was trying to come back on the track. On board with the 51 and Potato Chip. Hits Eli, tries to save it, and then hits Roger. I'm not sure what the idea was there. But we are back under caution here at the Daytona Road Course. Crazy Bob is still your leader, and we'll see you in the restart for our second attempt. Welcome back to the Daytona Road Course, everybody. The green flag's back out in the air after getting off the back of the road. Damon sees the green flag. Let's see if we make it back around this time. Damon Wool getting a big jump on that outside lane, aka the right side lane, and now Crazy Bob is going to lead him into turn 1 though. And coming into turn 2, he's going to get the advantage over his teammate Adrian Atkins. Justin Joey gets in the wall as well. He's made his way up here. Damon Wool, Nick DiCaprio, and Gavin DiCaprio is also there. Early on, when Prim was still up here, there was actually a 4 manufacturer difference for the top 4 cars. All 4 manufacturers were actually in first, second, third, and fourth. It was Chevy with Nick leading the race. It was Toyota in second for Prim, Dodge with Crazy Bob in third, and Damon for Ford in fourth. Now, though, it seems to be dominated by Dodges as 3 Gaming Motorsports trucks lead this race. That's Gaming Motorsports 1, 2, 3 right now, with Crazy Bob, Adrian Atkins, and Justin Joey. Gavin DiCaprio in the number 20 for Walnut Peach Racing is trying to climb his way back up here as well. Damon Wool in the 77 in tow. Into turn 7 and 8 and now onto the backstretch, coming into the chicane, also known as the bus stop. 9 and 10 right here. It might be Adrian Atkins' time to shine. She joined the Hulu Truck Series last season in the middle of the season. Her debut race was at Michigan. That was the 23rd race for Adrian Atkins. She was let in because of Abel's departure, who is now racing on Blazing Motorsports. He's all the way in the back of the field. Adrian Atkins hasn't gotten a win quite yet, but now she's running second, right behind her teammate in front of another one. Sliding a little bit off the final chicane. The white flag is out in the air for Crazy Bob. But does Adrian Atkins have what it takes to pass him? Justin Joey now, however, is going to get on the bumper of the 59. She's going to have to block, and she's going to have to block hard. Checks up on the 65. Now into turn 2. Here they come. Adrian on the brakes, and around goes Justin Joey through the left side of the 59. Now he's going to go behind Crazy Bob. Here comes Gavin DiCaprio, also on the left side. Off turn 3, into the dogleg. Crazy Bob continues to lead. Justin Joey still there. The 65 gaining on the 92. Does Justin Joey have what it takes to win, I think, his second road course race? Through the West Horseshoe. And now into turn number, I believe this is 6. Now into turn 7, which is turn 1, and then we'll go on to 8 as Crazy Bob continues to lead. Gaming Motorsports 1, 2, 3 right now. Looking for a 1, 2, 3 finish. Adrian Atkins is not looking good to win this race. But does Justin Joey have what it takes to pass his driver and win? Here he comes to the bottom, trying to make a move on Crazy Bob. Side by side. He can't get there. Crazy Bob throws the block, killing Justin Joey's momentum. into turns 11 and 12 right here. Also known as 3 and 4 are the outer rotation, or the outer configuration. Crazy Bob. And the number 92 for Gaming Motorsports is going to take the win here at the Daytona Road Course after leading most of the overtime laps. Crazy Bob for Gaming Motorsports in his Atari paint scheme is going to come off turn 14, and it's Crazy Bob winning the inaugural Daytona Road Course race for Knackers. What an amazing finish and an amazing battle we saw here today. It was quite the amazing story. We saw Prim start in, what was it, third today. She did pretty good for her first race. Didn't quite keep the speed, but I'm sure that is a good sign that she already has some good speed. But Crazy Bob climbed his way up here from, I believe he started 5th, and won the race over 2 of his teammates and his boss. And Justin Joey, who didn't also start that well today. He started in the top 10, but it just wasn't that good of a start. He finished 2nd, almost past Crazy Bob. I don't know if you guys saw how close he was to the bumper of the 92 coming to the checkered there, but he was definitely hawking Crazy Bob down, and it was not going to be an easy battle for that 92 to hold him off. Congratulations to Crazy Bob, though. The first ever Knackers race at the Daytona Road Course is completed, however. Not the inaugural race for the other 2 series yet, but for the truck series, yes. And it looks like it's going to be Crazy Bob. So he's going in the history books as the first ever Daytona Road Course winner in Knackers. How about Crazy Bob? Well, folks, with that being said, Crazy Bob is your winner here at the Daytona Road Course. And the next race will actually be another one of our new tracks, Rockingham. So yeah, with that being said, folks, this has been Blowover Productions. Crazy Bob wins at Daytona, and we will see you at our next race at Rockingham Speedway. So with that being said, peace.